So this poem is called Air of Arrogance. We name things because we think. Because we think we know them, we think we know. But how can you know what you already claim to understand? How can you rediscover it, understanding it instead, this all-inclusive omnipresence giving us the gift of speech? And then I wanted to become a kind of priest. But how could I remind people of what they already know and choose to ignore? Lao Tzu said, "Those who speak do not know. Those who know do not speak. How much can I change in my silence? What if I truly know nothing and think that I do?" I imagine knowing comes with peace and pain, for it is impossible to see the truth and not feel compassion towards it. The nightmare will no longer need the headline in order for us to read the whole story. When will the closed captioning of life no longer be enough? Will we desire more detail? Will that detail lead to action? Will that action arise from something larger than ourselves? It connects the opposite ends so that they can no longer exist as separate. This bridge, in its purest essence, has no physical form, power in one syllable, line. Its purest essence has no form, so how can it fit into one syllable, the bridge of connection? This word, line, this word, enlightenment. I believe in enlightenment, then becomes I believe in, then becomes believe. A momentary pause where there is no I, realizing the breath within the silence, this absolute perfect stillness that keeps you here. The invisible current is not an I, for my eyes cannot fathom its sight. When these lungs stop, as does the ability to vocalize the words, line, connection, enlightenment. Does the newfound disability to vocalize the word make its meaning disappear? Does the newfound disability to vocalize the word make its meaning disappear? Does its power lay prisoner to the moment's fleeting sound we dare call my voice, as if we own anything? We name things because we think. Because we think we know them, we think we know. But how can you know what you already claim to understand, even if it's yourself? How can you rediscover it, this all-inclusive omnipresence giving each of us the gift of speech? And then I wanted to become a priest, offer my mind to this presence. No paragraphs, no pages leaked, just words birthed from the silence we call now. Now, this poem without words, can it still be called such? Right there in your seat. Right there in your seat. Feel and hear the greatest poem in existence. No, I'm not that arrogant. This is about your breath. This poem without words. Can it still be called such? How it moves you without speaking. How no doctrine rooted in dogma can take control of it. This word, line, that connects the ocean to the shore, life partnered with death. If this word, God, could live or line somewhere, would it be in your pages, your mind, or your breath? We chew mints because it smells bad, frightened by the stench of our hidden selves, ignorant of its infinite power, satisfied by the momentary fix, the prisoner builds its own cell. And then I wanted to become a priest, but how could I remind people of what they claim to understand and choose to ignore? You were breathing before you came here, and should this all-inclusive omnipresence, needing no name, word, or fitting descriptions, you were breathing before you came here, should it continue to bless you the way it has been since that day you were born, that first inhale, that first exhale, you were breathing before you came here, so take with you this, the silence of your breath, that invisible kiss, having discovered joy and bliss. The silence of your breath, the greatest poem you will ever hear. Thank you.